feel like going to the gym or doing anything in particular, because I have this nagging feeling that can't go away. I can't be productive. I'm just unmotivated. I feel like time is going too slow. I don't have the energy to do anything. And I hate this feeling. All I want to do is just sit down in my covers and enjoy the warmth of my sheets, because sometimes it feels so good. This is me. This might be you right now. You might be telling yourself, hey, a few more minutes. Let's just enjoy a few more minutes of this comfort, and then we'll get the job done. I have 2 seconds. I use 2 seconds to get out of this feeling of unmotivation and become productive the whole day. So let's get up, because I have had this problem and it comes every time. Every once in a while it comes, but lucky for me, I know how to solve it. So before we even solve this problem, we must understand it. Why do you feel like you don't have the motivation to push on? Because life is all about pushing on. So I have 2 reasons. Number 1 starts with what you did. You know what you did. Because when you start feeling unmotivated and feeling this feeling of depression and boredom, it all started by you doing one indiscipline. So say for example, you are supposed to make a YouTube video, and there is a process. So this is the process. You think of a title and then research it to see how it can perform. Then think of a thumbnail that will complement the title. Then script your content in terms of whatever it is you want to talk about. Then the post-production. All these things are processes that you do. But then you decide, today I'm not going to do research. I'll just slap in a title and a thumbnail and I'll start talking about it. And then you know exactly that mistake that you did. That is the one mistake that takes away your motivation. Because if you think about approaching life, if you're not giving it your best, then you don't have the motivation to push on. You don't have the motivation to push on. So it puts you in a position where you have nothing to lose now, because you've already lost. You have adopted the loser's mindset, because winners never feel unmotivated. Guys, winners never feel unmotivated. This is the reality. If you are not a winner, if you're just there in bed, you're a loser. And that is why you have this negative feeling. The second reason is that you have a very big task that you feel you can't accomplish it. So maybe it's a deadline, or I don't know what you're doing, but the reality is that you think of the overall result, which, well, in most cases you find that you will lose the motivation. So what you need to do is look at it in terms of, you break it down. For example, that YouTube video, you start with the title. So think of a title, write it down. Once you are done with that is a win. Then you move on to research. Then you do your research. Once you are done with that, it's a win. Still a process. Once you are done with research, you do the scripting. It's a win. You move on to the next and the next and the next. But you must see it in your mind first. So you are in bed, you are thinking, I need to go to the gym. Rather than overthinking about going to the gym, think about the process. So I have to put on my clothes, I have to walk to the gym, I have to maybe work out my chest splits, and then after that have breakfast, and then start, get in the shower and start working. You see that process. First, you see it in your mind. You can even talk to yourself like that. And then now we go to the 2-second rule, which is simple. Whatever it is that you're doing, you count 1, then you move the second. Look, you move. Now, obviously, it's the 1, 2. But the main point of this 2 seconds is not to wake up. It is to make sure your back is straight. Guys, you can never feel demotivated if your back is straight. You see, the problem that most people have is, say for example, they are working. This is my station. This is how they sit, looking at the computer, working. Then you get tired and you find yourself scrolling on the phone. Rather than doing that, you want to sit upright. Do it. Sit upright. If you're feeling demotivated and you're on your desk, sit upright. I'm telling you, you will never feel demotivated, because when you're upright, you are straight. And that is the point of life. You are straight. Once you are straight like that, you'll find that your brain will not let you slack. That is the reality. Do it. Sit upright. Don't slack like this or slouch. Sit upright. That is how I get out of my demotivation. So when I'm upright like that, I know the next step is going to the gym. So we go to the gym. That is how I do things. So hopefully you got some value from today's video. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.